Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, hello, 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 and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 4. I should have this wrapped up in about, I don't know, 3, 4 streams, maybe. I'll let some people know I'm streaming and we can get in on this. Then some people know that I'm doing less stream. Okay. So like I said, after yesterday, we're gonna be going into a cutscene.
Snake, a national state of emergency has been declared in an effort to root out the local resistance.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad that's not me.
US-based PMC, Raven Sword, one of the companies under Outer Heaven's control.
Which means that Liquid's lurking somewhere behind the scenes.
Damn big one.
Right. And at the top of the target list is the Paradise Lost Army, the resistance group led by Big Mama. Snake, you'll be infiltrating the region where they are believed to house their base of operations. It looks as if the PMCs moved swiftly, cutting off Big Mama and company's escape routes. They should still be hiding somewhere in that area. Big Boss's corpse is bound to be with them. You've been added to the PMC's blacklist, so you're going to have to lie about your
I wonder if I can do this one mission today.
You with a way to evade the checkpoints. Make contact with the resistance and find Big Mama. This is our last chance.
Why is everything
We
gonna
must
be our
reach
last chance?
Big Boss's body before they do.
But damn it, I'll burn him again.
Next.
Oh.
Next.
Ah.
Next. Next.
SOP authorized. Oh.
Next. Next. Said next.
Yeah, I heard you.
You. Get your ass in the machine.
I don't want it. I'm scared.
Hey, are you deaf? Take him away.
You're coming with me. I said over here.
Snake just went, yeah.
That's enough. I'll take him from here.
But
We've been looking for this man.
The voice is a giveaway, for God's sake.
Yes, ma'am.
Come with me.
Next.
Hey, Meryl.
You're looking younger. What's your secret?
Base camo. A little present from Tentacles.
Huh.
The PMCs sure seem to know you well enough.
You may not believe it, but I'm in charge of overseeing all PMC activity. Having connections can still open doors.
You're
Yeah.
alone.
Snake! Hey, Snake! Over here! Hey, Snake!
Oh no!
What is wrong with that guy?
Listen to me, Snake. After reporting what happened in the Middle East to my superiors, I wrote up a threat assessment. The President's finally realized the danger Liquid's little rebellion poses and has called for immediate action.
Well, that's good.
Now I've got more bodies than I know what to do with. A whole joint Army-Marines team. They're already on site, mixed in with the US forces here. We're ready to strike Liquid at any time.
You're planning to take him by force. It's crazy. Look, things aren't that simple.
Listen, old man. I don't take orders from you or from your Colonel Campbell.
It's gonna be the Middle East all over again.
No, it won't. If things get out of hand, we can put a total lockdown on the PMC's weapons. They won't be able to fight back. Don't forget, we control the system.
I wouldn't rely too much on the system if I were you.
We've got them beat in sheer numbers.
Meryl.
Look, Snake. Just leave this to me. There's no need for you to put yourself in harm's way. Don't risk your life for no reason. Snake. What you're trying to do, it's not a mission.
I know. It's not justice.
Oh.
It's a hired hit.
If you know, then... Look, our ways of thinking might be different, but to me, you're still a legend, a hero. I know all about the things you did when you were young.
Fuck you, I'm
It's what
still
kept me
young.
going. I can't bear to watch you die over something so pointless.
Technically, right now, at this moment in time, he's only,
Don't worry
what,
about me.
42?
Old soldiers
Maybe
never
41?
Your cause is our cause now. You don't have to do this.
Die. I'm no hero. Never was. I'm just an old killer. Hired to do some wet work.
Yep.
Fine. Then we'll just have to catch him.
Literally, it's been 10 minutes.
I may have loved you once. But now you're just too damn senile to face the truth. Wake up and face reality. Old Snake.
Fuck you.
and stay out of our way.
The system isn't perfect. Hey, Adam.
Otacon, they've seen this face too.
Yeah, it might have been added to the PMC's blacklist as well.
And Meryl was acting kind of strange.
Things are going to get hairy once the American suppression troops get here. We'd better get to Big Boss's corpse, and fast. But first, we've got to
I like
find
how
Big Mama.
Otacon's still trying to adjust his glasses even though he's
Let's
not
go
wearing
over what we
them.
know so far. The streets are under curfew. The only people you'll find out there now are PMC soldiers
I'm
and members
okay.
of the resistance.
I'm just...
Yeah, I thought it looked a little too quiet to be a tourist attraction.
The resistance members are scheduled to convene at
I don't
Big
know where to
Mama's
start
hideout.
right now.
So
I'm
our
just
best course of action is to follow their
taking it
lead.
one day at a time at
When
this
you
moment.
find the resistance, tail
I've
them.
had an idea.
Let them lead you to Big Mama.
But how exactly am I supposed to
How?
find this resistance?
The PMCs have laid a dragnet for resistance members that covers the entire town.
I'm
They're
also
using
installing
SOP to notify each other by radio
Metal
of
Gear
any info
Rising
collected during their
Revengeance.
searches.
I'm not doing
By
it now,
intercepting
obviously.
those signals, you should be able to reach the resistance members' locations in real time.
Intercept their communications.
Someone's on
How do I
holiday
do
in 2
that?
weeks and
I've provided you with a new device
Ugh.
for just that purpose. To hijack PMC
it's gonna be
communications,
fun.
open the item window and select
Especially
the
doing
signal
2 6-day
interceptor.
weeks.
The interceptor constantly monitors PMC voice and data transmissions.
I've
When
never
you've got
played
the
it.
signal interceptor equipped and you hear the PMC's
I've owned
chatter
it for
about the
God knows how
resistance,
long, but I've
check
never
your
played
map.
it.
It should display the location.
Got it.
Oh, and Snake, I think we've found a way to treat Raiden.
Really?
Yeah, we got in touch with Dr. Madnar. Naomi and Sonny are on their way now.
They'll be all right on their own.
They're a few clicks north of where you are now. It's a
try
non-combat
to kill
zone, so there
me.
won't be any checkpoints.
Oh, Sonny,
There's
to
even a
get it done.
dialysis machine. It'll take some time. but
Or
I
a gas
think
mask
you'll
with
be okay.
grenades.
Good.
Anyway, you need to hurry and make contact with Big Mama.
I got it.
If Liquid gets his hands on that corpse, it's all over. Follow the Resistance's lead.
After I finish this one, I am definitely going into Revengeance.
Okay, first thing is to look for the Resistance. Either use your radar to pick up their trail, or intercept the PMC's radio communications to learn where Resistance members are most likely to be found.
I have had an idea for Piper. I'm not sure if I showed you the comic I got.
Good! You found a Resistance member. Now tail them without letting them know you're there. Snake, the location of a Resistance member has been forwarded to your map.
Thanks,
Check it out.
Otacon. Okay, so what's the point of this other than just to lose the guy? I don't mind him just destroy the traffic report. One sec. Okay, so the third one isn't technically part of the comic. It's something. It's another idea I had, obviously. The second one's just gonna be the textless version of it. I've just sent it to you, Adam. Isn't it nice these guys just come down?
The Interceptor has analyzed a PMC data transmission. It's marked the location of a resistance member on your map.
These guys just come down with to be a case of narcolepsy. Yeah, let's give this guy some privacy. No one wants to see him, you know, take this.
Snake, the location of a Resistance member has been forwarded to your map. Check it out.
Oh, isn't it nice this guy's got a guardian angel?
Snake, the location of a Resistance member has been forwarded to your map. Check it out.
How's that? Okay. Sorry, I just have to check my emails. Just hot quick. I'll be just a minute. So, Adam, what would you say I should do in, Metal Gear Rising? Does it not fuck up? No. No one's there. Harry. Oh god, it's one of those games, isn't it? Well, I got my parry timing down pretty well in Data Boy and Bad in the Rock, so.
We have reports of an intruder. Checking it out. Transmitting relevant positional data over covert channel.
Snake, the location of a Resistance member has been forwarded to your map.
I very much
Check it
doubt
out.
I'll be not able to do it. It's just a question of how much is the game gonna punish me for it if I don't do it too well. God, I almost walked into one there.
Find something nearby to hide behind. Stay out of the light.
Okay.
This is HQ. All clear. Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
Where the hell did this guy run back to? Seriously, where did this guy run to?
We have reports of an intruder. Checking it out.
Oh, it's right there.
We'll transmit detailed positional data over covert channel.
Snake, the location of a resistance member has been forwarded to your map. Check it out.
What, the free roam camera? Unless you're on legacy controls, I think they did.
We have reports of an intruder. Checking it out. Transmitting relevant positional data.
Well, I was maybe playing Delta today, but stuff has obviously come up.
There's something fishy about that
About
PMC trooper.
Yeah, I know.
Do you hear whistling?
Yes, I hear whistling. What I am doing right now is getting obvious rations for the future. Ah.
The interceptor has analyzed a PMC data transmission. It's marked.
At least when you crouch down like this in Delta, at least you crouch, run, and walk. Unlike the original where it was just like that, then straight down. Don't mind me, I'm just some.
The Interceptor has analyzed a PMC data transmission. It's marked the location of a Resistance member on your map.
Good old stealth.
Looks like they're conducting vehicle patrols. Watch out for them, Snake.
Fantastic vehicle patrols. Isn't that nice? No one will ever suspect the drum. Yeah, that would make it too easy. But who suspects a drum? Who would ever think to look for a drum? Only other thing would be, who would ever suspect a box? There we go. Excuse me. Yeah, it's supposed to be my imagination.
see Big Mama.
Is this the guy? What do you think?
I didn't hear him coming at all. He's gotta be the one.
Yeah, but look at him. He's ancient.
Snake is very much like Batman. Aside from Ocelot and Venom Snake, Snake is probably, Solid Snake is probably the more, like Big
Very
Boss,
impressive,
Venom Snake,
CQC,
and
Snake.
Ocelot. Snake is probably the most proficient
No
user of
doubt
CQC
about
in the
it.
world.
He is the legendary soldier. Call me Mama. Big Mama.
Here's your gun. I like how he just does all this just for a fucking introduction.
I need to talk to you. Raiden sent me.
My, how you've grown. David.
How do you know that
It
name?
was you, not I, who was created from the rib of man. But I gave you life. I am your mother.
Oh god, I haven't got a mommy.
What?
Les enfants terribles. You can't grow a human being in a test tube, not even a clone. You need a woman's body to give it life.
You mean a surrogate mother?
That's an awfully cold way to put it. I am your mother. I gave birth for the Patriots.
Gave birth.
The forbidden fruit. Appropriate. No?
So I've been playing for how long now? Less than an hour. I've had 10 minutes of cutscene, half an hour of sneaking about trying to find this one, and now I'm back in a cutscene.
The man who wants me dead is Liquid, your twin. You think you know him, but I know him better.
He's an asshole.
He was once Ocelot, but Liquid has taken control of his soul. And now he's locked in a bitter struggle with Zero.
Zero.
The founder of the Patriots.
Excuse me.
Found her. When did this happen?
40 years ago.
So about 1974,
During
just in
the
case.
Cold War, when the United States and the Soviet Union were still at odds. It was in that chaotic era that the Patriots were born. And I played my part. I was one of the founding members.
You.
Zero created the Patriots to manage and control the American state. That control endured long after the Cold War ended.
Lord Dumpin coming.
The organization became an empty shell, continuing to function through AIs. Those AIs are responsible.
This is a
for the
fucking
creation
movie
of the
game.
world
I guarantee it.
economy, and they gave rise to the Sons of the Patriot system. But I am partly to blame.
This has what, 40% of its runtime as cutscene? Ugh. Excuse me.
It was right after I first met your father. Big Boss.
Boss.
Back in 1964, I was ordered to take part in a CIA op called Operation Snake Eater, which concerned a new weapon the Soviets were developing at the time.
Hey,
My
I remember
mission
her.
was to support a certain agent. That agent later became Big Boss, but I knew him as Snake.
Snake?
Yes, Naked Snake. That was his code name at the time, a name he would give to you, his son. The commander of this mission was a man called Zero, the head of Special Forces Unit Fox. Back then, I was working as a double agent for the Chinese. My objective was to secure the location of the Philosopher's Legacy, a massive cache of hidden wealth, and report it to Beijing. I was to acquire a microfilm showing the location of secret funds amassed by the Allied powers during World War II. But I failed in my mission.
I like how they're just reiterating the previous game here.
I took the apple from the snake and was cast out of Eden. After years on the run, I ended up in Hanoi. That's where I met him again. It was around then that Zero used the massive funds contained in the Philosopher's Legacy to start a new organization, the Patriots, which would carry out the final wishes of a certain legendary hero. The initial membership consisted of Big Boss, Sigint, Paramedic, and their commander, Zero. Oh, and there was one more who we mustn't forget. He stayed behind in the Soviet Union to support the group as an informant, Ocelot, who is now Liquid. After your father rescued me in Hanoi, I went to America and joined their organization. Zero's goal was to achieve a unity of thought and awareness. He believed that was what the boss wanted, and the rest of the Patriots followed his lead.
The boss?
The boss was a legendary hero from the Second World War, known as the Mother of Special Forces. She had an almost overwhelming charisma about her. The CIA feared this, so they had her eliminated. If she
So
had
that's
survived,
why
that's
why they went for Operation Snake Eater.
been a very different place. We were all influenced by the boss's will. It was what drove us to create this organization, to be closer to that spirit. Zero decided that in order to lead the people, we needed a special kind of icon. So we turned to Big Boss, the last son of the boss. He shared more of her life than anyone else. It was Big Boss, the true heir to her legacy.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind having a Metal Gear game play as the boss going up to when you meet a young naked Snake.
Boss, the hero who saved the world, to the status of an
I would love that kind of game because first you've obviously got to create a scenario in which at the end she obviously meets the young Snake.
Disseminated these stories among the masses and gathered the rich and powerful to his banner. Every era needs its symbols to control the people, whether it be the stars and stripes or the hammer and sickle. As the times and currents of politics changed, so too did Zero. Eventually, he became a prisoner of his own lust for power, sparking friction between him and Big Boss, who resented playing the puppet. With Big Boss drifting away, Zero realized he would need insurance. Something that would perpetuate the existence of Big Boss, their organization's icon. And so Zero secretly embarked on a new project. Les Enfants Terribles.
That would be nice.
Its goal was
but
to create a
to be
clone
fair, I
of
really
the
don't trust Konami to do
ultimate
something like
soldier.
that.
The project was led by Dr. Clark, known at the time as Paramedic. After dozens of failures, they finally, miraculously, succeeded in producing a fertilized egg. The egg used in the successful in vitro fertilization came from Dr. Clark's assistant, a healthy Japanese woman.
Blood from the east flows within your veins.
Give birth to Big Boss. To realize this, I asked to serve as the surrogate mother, and was more than happy to carry you in my womb. I loved him. 9 months later, I gave birth to 2 Big Bosses, you and Liquid. It didn't matter that you were clones or that they had manipulated your DNA. You were born the same way as any other normal child, from your mother's womb.
Yeah. I mean, when you look back on this game,
proved to be the final straw for Zero and Big Boss.
This was
Determined to oppose Zero
the
and his
definitive
plans, Big Boss
end.
broke away from the Patriots.
This was obviously.
Created his own.
This seemed to be the definitive end for Metal Gear Solid, for the franchise.
I'm sorry. Your father never wanted you. Human life isn't meant to be manipulated like that. I knew that, but
because it brings a lot of story, basically almost every story arc to a close.
Control. What Zero wanted was an orderly world, one governed by rules. His fortune grew through countless wars, and his words influenced decision-making all the way up to the Oval Office. As the world saw the rise of digital technology, IT, the internet, and genetics, the Patriots' power grew immense.
Bear in mind, by this point, Zero's already in his coma.
Throughout the globe. In time, they began to dictate the fate of entire nations from the shadows. And before we knew it, the Patriots, the proud police of the world, started bringing an entire planet under their control.
So probably by the time this all happened, Zero had already been put in his coma by him.
Their intentions were fair, but their execution was flawed. Zero developed weapons.
I'm surprised they didn't just use Cam Clark for Liquid Ocelot's voice and then revert to his regular, the actual Ocelot voice actor for Ocelot.
I cannot imagine that's what the boss would have wanted. They both misinterpreted her will. And their absolute reverence for her drove them apart. So began the war between Zero and Big Boss. Opposing interpretations, each striving to realize the boss's will.
Yeah, you could tell that Kojima was burning right out from constantly having to do Metal Gear.
Differences in race.
If they remake Metal Gear Solid and they need to redo some of Cam Clark's lines just to create a better continuity, that would be fantastic. Hello.
Error in history.
I want them posters.
Started with a tiny fork in the path.
I'm sorry, but I want all of those posters.
And grew into a great rift.
Honestly, the sheer fact of he said Big Boss was in his late 50s when they were created. Big Boss wasn't. Big Boss was at that point not even 40.
Big Boss returned to the U.S. with a plan in mind, and once again assumed command of Foxhound. In Outer Heaven, and then Zanzibar Land, Big Boss plotted coup d'etat against Zero. But you, Solid Snake, his own clone, foiled his efforts both times. Big Boss
it was a job I was given.
Frank Yeager were left near death.
Look, I just knocked Frank out. I didn't do anything else. I burned Big Boss.
Was reconstructed through surgery, and he was reborn as the cyborg ninja. Big Boss, now a vegetable, became a prisoner of Zero even in death. For Zero, more than anyone else.
I think just to get Cam Clark back to redo some voice lines to create a lot more continuity between Metal Gear Solid 3, Delta, and the rest of the series, that would be great. Just bring him
He
back,
lost
please.
his belief in everything. Nations, organizations, individuals. Zero was no longer willing to place his organization in the hands of the next generation. Instead, he set up a network of AIs, a decision-making system formed from...
So this was all happening in the when he set up the AIs, this was happening in the 70s. After Peace Walker, because
as sort of a digital Mount Rushmore.
by the time of Metal Gear Solid 5, Zero's already in a coma.
John Doe.
GW. The same GW we destroyed 5 years ago.
The same. Ever since GW was cut off, JD and the other 3 AIs have controlled all information on every aspect of global society. Economics, politics, law, morals, and culture. The war economy is no exception. In the shadow of the system and its complete control over the world, Big Boss isn't allowed to live or die. He's trapped for eternity in a brain-dead prison. To bind himself to his friend, to ensure his rule over the world, Zero transformed Big Boss into an icon, neither living nor dead.
Sounds almost like a religion.
Naturally, Ocelot and I plan to free him from Zero's prison. We enlisted Naomi Hunter, an authority in the field of nanomachine research, into our organization. And we used Frank Yeager to kill Dr. Clark. Ocelot tortured the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, also known as Sigint, to death, and made it look like an accident.
The Shadow Moses incident.
With paramedic and Sigint dead, Zero was the only one left. But we too paid a price. I lost Ocelot. Ocelot wasn't fighting for the Pentagon or the Russians, and certainly not for Zero. He was fighting for Big Boss. He idolized him. When Ocelot grafted Liquid's right arm to his own, his body was taken over by Liquid's thoughts and spirit. He may be Ocelot in physical form, but his mind is Liquid's. I was the last one. And then someone appeared to help me.
Raiden.
It was when I met him that I finally discovered the location of Big Boss. It was in the data he obtained from GW. Together, he and I retrieved Big Boss. But Big Boss was still asleep, as Zero had left him.
Why did Zero keep him alive?
People need heroes. Zero wanted to create a messiah. A legend.
So, based off what we know now with Metal Gear Solid 5, do you know why Zero kept him alive? Or would have wanted him kept alive?
Is it here?
I'll take you to meet him. This is his Pyx, his holy ark.
Considering Zero and Big Boss started off as like the best of, like really good friends.
His body is alive, but his consciousness is locked away by nanomachines. So technically speaking, he's not really brain dead. We can't allow Liquid to inherit
He
the
wanted
same
his
sins
friend
that
back.
corrupted Zero, manipulating people's minds for the sake of his own ego.
The AIs preserved Big Boss as best they could because that's what they thought Zero would have wanted. Because Zero just wanted his friend back. He was...
Snake, it's Naomi.
What happened?
She's gone. She's not in the Nomad anymore.
When?
Less than an hour ago. She disappeared right after she and Sonny got back from Dr. Madnar's place.
Why weren't you watching her?
I didn't have my glasses on.
Naomi said it herself. The experiment can't succeed without her.
You think she went back to Liquid?
What about Raiden?
Good news on that front. We managed to get our hands on a dialysis machine and set up an IC.
Oh, that's one shady
We just
bastard.
started him on dialysis and treatment for his wounds.
Will he live?
Yeah, no worries there. Sonny's taken over for Naomi. But his treatment's probably gonna take 48 hours. Until then, Raiden can't move.
Hey, you! Come here!
I was wondering why I see these guys.
Move!
Scarabs. Unmanned scouts.
They've found us. We're moving out.
Snake, the PMCs are converging on your location. Damn it! They're sending in Gecko! They'll be on you in less than 5 minutes!
Are they ready?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll escape through the canal route using the real van. Get it ready. Hurry.
Yes, ma'am.
Snake, over here. We've got decoy vans set to draw some of our pursuers away.
Oh, don't worry, I'll love them later. I think we'll love them later on. Did she keep that from Snake Eater?
All of these children were orphans. They work in arms factories. And when they grow up, they want to join a PMC. They seek revenge on other companies, PMCs that killed their parents, and use their earnings to support their younger siblings. There are countless child soldiers like these in the PMCs. Nowadays, anyone with a computer can get combat training.
Is this Call of Duty stuff? It is, isn't it?
Are distributed for free by these companies. Of course, it's all just virtual training. It's so easy for them to get absorbed by these war games. And before they know it, they're in the PMCs holding real guns. These kids end up fighting in proxy wars that have nothing to do with their own lives. They think it's cool to fight like this. They think that combat is life. They don't need a reason to fight. After all, for them, it's only a game. Zero is the cause of all this. Defeating Liquid won't change things. Unless we stop the Patriot system, the cycle will go unbroken. Hop on. Hold on to me. With so many wars being waged, oil and biofuel have become as precious
Hey, what
as
happened to that
diamonds.
Oilix thing I got in Metal Gear 2?
Are you sure about this?
That should have made like 20 kilos of petroleum
I
a
only
day.
get off my bike when I fall in love. Or fall dead.
Big Mama.
Call me Eva.
No fucking memory there. Okay, fair enough.
We have to keep Big Boss's body out of enemy hands, no matter what. Get the body safely to the canal escape point.
Keep that get going! Not getting through that way! Need help in front! More incoming! Snake, help on the right! Side barricades look pretty flimsy. I'm gonna break through! I'm driving through! Snake, look, there's something about. So much for slipping away unseen. Guess we'll just have to outrun it. Can't break through there. There's another one. Attack the enemy from behind and open up that checkpoint. Here we go. Hold on.
What a time to reload. If I had someone with a bigger clip, you know?
Here they come. Snake, watch the right. Enemy dead ahead. Stop right there. Enemy dead ahead. Need help in front.
I did, but I don't know if I can use it on this. That's a thing. Plus, basically threw it anyway. I see this, and then this happens.
Where's your anger? Show me your rage!
I just want something with a bigger clip.
got bad news. The decoy vans have all bitten the dust, which means the enemy will be focusing on you now. I just need you to hold them off for
Excellent,
so long.
Snake. Have you tried aiming?
Oh, really, Eva?
Call the clock. Excellent, Snake. Nice one. Need help on the left. Woo! Call the clock. That's my... Need help in front. Excellent, Snake. That's
Eva, I believe we have this conversation in 3.
behind you.
Yes, nice one, Snake.
Call the clock. Here they come. Call the clock. They're coming for us. Snake, are you okay?
No. I got shot. How do you think I feel?
Excellent, Snake. Nice one.
Nice work.
Alright, here's a punch shooter.
I'm fine. They're here. Snake behind us.
I think we lost them.
For now.
There it is.
Yeah, let me tell you, that's not good for a car. That ain't good for a body either.
Are you okay? Big Mama, come on.
Oh,
Stay with me.
same side.
Eva, I need you.
Snake. Mother's work is never done.
Big Mama.
Where's the van?
Over there.
The children.
I wouldn't hold out too much hope either.
No. I'm so sorry. She'll be coming to search the van.
I'll take care of it. You stay here. Keep watch.
I'll contact the children.
Here. Take this.
Snake, come back in one piece.
I will.
Promise me.
I am so glad I get to do this today. Because I don't want to put this boss fight off till tomorrow. And it's... Holy shit. Does this mean I'm going to get to Shadow Moses today? If that's the case, I ain't getting to I'm not doing Shadow Moses till tomorrow. I refuse to do Shadow Moses today. I'll do that tomorrow. Because there's so much that I want to do on Shadow Moses that I can only do when I'm there. Shadow Moses in this game is one of the best designed levels of the game, hands down. One, because it... Excuse me, I'm talking. God damn it, Raven.
Give me your anger, Snake! Let it boil to the surface! Let your fury flow freely!
Excuse me, but I beat him.
Biggest anger! Come on! Show me your rage!
Sizzle.
Rage!
It pays such an homage to the original Metal Gear Solid. There you are. Come on! Fire indeed hot. Excuse me. I'm getting all my German. Do I have any weapons that are ID locked right now? I have several of them. Definitely unlocking that one. Why are grenades ID locked? I've still got more health than you, Raven.
Something's coming! You're not gonna last here!
Calm down.
Thanks, Archon. The fuck are you?
Cool down.
I started this with almost 900 bullets. I just wanted you to know that. Are you? There you are. I have! Come and get me, bitch. God damn it! Finally. Yeah, I saw this little tete-a-tete with more than 900 balls in that P90. Now, I'm getting a face.
You bastards. I'll never forgive you. Never. I can feel the anger building up inside.
So which one's Kojima's Badges is this one gonna be?
No. I'll never forgive myself. I don't want to be angry. I don't need anger. I'm not angry.
Don't worry, I'm gonna help you. Dr. Snake is here to help you.
Let me out of this cage.
Yeah. Sorry.
I don't need these wings. I don't need this ring.
God damn, that's nice. Lady, you're creeping me out. You're worse than... You're almost as bad as the octopus lady.
Snake! She's come out of her suit! Watch out! She's gonna try to grab you!
Oh, why is she gonna try and grab me? Take that. That's it. Oh. You don't want to put it. That's gonna hurt the back of the head. Oh, you got gimme. I'm Snake.
Way to bring that bird down, Snake. Drabbin'. And you got yourself a souvenir, too. A grenade launcher. Nice. That's a real user-friendly weapon.
Not much use to me without an ID, though.
I'll launder this one free of charge.
What's the catch?
Only that you give it to me when you're done with it. A weapon with that many decades of rage stored up inside it? Now that's a collector's item.
How old was she?
I'd say about 20. But she had years of soldiers' rage hidden away in that youthful body of hers.
Soldiers?
Yeah, the soldiers of Ake. A place that hasn't seen peace in a long, long time. She was captured by one side or another, and kept caged up like an animal, along with God knows how many other kids.
Anonymous violence.
Exactly. It's unknown whether her captors were with the government or the rebels. In any case,
I do like how Drabbin just exists to give backstory on the B&Bs.
That constant barrage, that battlefield rage slowly built up inside their bodies, their minds. The kids tried to keep each other's spirits up, always clinging to the hope that someone would come to their rescue, barely surviving off of scraps of food. But those soldiers didn't stop. They called the kids parasites and shit-eating ravens, beat them even harder. Then one morning, the soldiers just up and left, leaving the surviving kids to be eaten alive by the birds. Almost like one of those sky burials. One by one, their bodies were picked apart by ravens' beaks, until finally the flock came for her. But by some miracle, their beaks cut her bonds instead. And like that, she was liberated. In that instant, She was filled with an uncontrollable rage, and it smothered her soul. She ripped the ravens pecking at her to pieces, and then went after the soldiers. And when she finally caught up with them, she waited until nightfall like a hunter awaiting its prey. They say that when a raven cries, a man dies. And that's exactly what happened that night. Screeching and cawing, she killed every last living being in the camp. Both the soldiers and the civilians they'd enslaved. In her eyes, there was no longer a difference. The cruelty her friends had suffered, the pain and humiliation she'd endured. Hers was the distillation of the rage that decades of war had imparted on those soldiers.
It was her strength, and her greatest weakness.
You're something else, Snake. You managed to cleanse Raven of her rage. No, seriously. You're the seed of war. In fact, I'd say you might even be war itself.
Draven?
Maybe it's still too early to tell. You've still got half the B&B Corps ahead of you. Keep your eye on the ball, pal.
Okay. Nice. Now we're in for a more cutscene.
Snake. I have to apologize. The 3 vans that came out with us are decoys. The real one is floating down the river, headed downstream. I managed to get in touch with the children. The Pix is safe. We're going to rendezvous on the riverbank, downstream. Land and air routes are cut off. But there's a cruiser waiting for us. The Volta River is our only chance of escape. Let's get out of here. Hurry.
Good thinking.
I just want to note that I literally have zero control right now because I'm in a big ass fucking cutscene.
This way. Follow me. I don't need to feel the wind anymore. There's no need to keep lying to myself. I only get off my bike when I fall in love. Or... Oh... Snake... Give me a hand.
That would have been a pain in the ass.
The underground aqueduct leads to the river. There should be fewer of them down there.
How'd I miss one?
Liquid. Not bad.
Where's the pigs?
That no longer matters.
Where is it? Ah!
Is that it?
He's already. Snake said, like, yeah, he's already burnt once. What's the second time? I've blown him up, I've burnt him to death, he's still not gonna die.
Naomi told me everything. And now, thanks to her, I finally have it. The thing I've sought for so long. Big Boss. Put down the gun, Snake. It's already too late. You almost did it. But it looks like I win after all. Cigars. Father's favorite. What do you say? Care for one last smoke? Huh. You think you're Big Boss now? Guilty as charged. But all that ends today.
Ouch.
Nice try. But when it comes to CQC, I've got the upper hand.
Even if you do get a hold of the system, you'll only have one part of the Patriots AI. The military part.
Ow, 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 ow.
It's only a matter of time before I have everything. Remember GW? The AI they think they lost? It's mine. A part of my army.
Okay, how?
We destroyed it.
Your worm only managed to cut GW into little pieces. Pieces we were able to reconstruct. And then we stowed it away inside JD's network. This man's body has served me well, allowing me to pass every security barrier between me and GW. After all, the Patriots system is nothing more than a machine. Now that GW is a spook inside the network, there's no way JD would recognize it as an external threat.
Okay.
Once I destroy JD with a nuclear strike, the Patriots network will be mine. And then, I'll build my haven, free from all forms of control. I'll cast aside my old identity and take my own name for the first time.
Which name?
Liquid, you're planning to recreate the Patriots.
Snake, we were created by the Patriots. We're not men. We're shadows in the shape of men.
Ow.
We're They're freaks who never should have existed. We're a system. Insurance that future generations never prosper. The Patriots saw fit to create us, and in doing so became our only raison d'etre.
I honestly do think that that's not his bionic arm, that's his real arm.
And Big Boss, and become a Patriot myself.
Yeah, that's his bionic arm there. But imagine how much more chilling this would have been with Liquid's with Cam Clark instead of Ocelot's voice actor.
And once all is returned to zero, the world can be reborn.
Instead of playing a bit more bombastic and over the top, just be like calm and cool, collected and calculating.
Adam.
It would be so much more chilling.
So long as we both live, the world will not know an age of light. If we're to pass the baton to the next generation, the only choice left to us is death.
Boss.
Good. The players have all assembled, Snake. The time has come for you to witness. Witness our moment of triumph.
The worst thing that I think they could have done was make David Hayter constantly audition for the voice of Snake following 2.
Go!
Because that's what Kojima did every time. He wanted someone else to play Snake. But, so that's why he always made him audition. And that's just... Honestly, David Hayter should have just finished out the franchise. He really should have.
Hold it right there, Liquid! Drop your weapons and stand down, now!
It would have really been interesting to see how David Hayter would have approached Venom Snake. Probably, but Venom Snake doesn't really... ask the questions that Solid Snake or Big Boss asks. That's the thing. He's quite literally a very silent protagonist. For no reason other than his voice actor costs so much. I think the only time Snake actually talks is during the cutscene.
All of you, drop your weapons and put your hands up!
Meryl!
I mean, he doesn't really even respond to the radio calls, does he?
Aim!
Liquid! Stop!
Fire!
Click. Hey, Snake has some naked guns. How about you let Snake try that?
What?
That was such a fucking bad decision. Oh, we're gonna have some audio cassettes that go up to half an hour long.
Is mine. Your guns and your weapons are no longer your own. Behold, guns of the Patriots.
Hey, Meryl, I kinda got a knife sticking in my shoulder. You wanna pull it out?
Bang! Bang!
The thing that really kind of got me... One sec. I'm glad I can just... The thing that pissed me off about 5, a lot of the main story missions, the important ones, were classified as side ops. there were important, very main story missions. Rescue the mission 1, mission 2, mission 3 on Mother Base, mission 4, I think. I can't remember most of the missions. I really can't. And I'm probably gonna replay them off stream because I'm gonna want like some of the best stuff. And that only comes from getting some of the better the better ratings in the mission. What gets me, what I think of a game structure for a Metal Gear game, start at the beginning. You have the setup like the Virtuous mission leading into Snake Eater, Operation Snake Eater. The Tanker chapter leading into the Big Shell the Plant chapter. This, where it's always where there's, like, they have little story arcs feeding into the bigger overall story arc of the game. You have Metal Gear Solid, quite linear game. Metal Gear Solid 2, linear game. 3, linear. 4, linear. Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2, for the most part, very linear games. Start to finish, A to B. How you get to the end, that's on you. That's in the hands of the player. Metal Gear Solid 5 doesn't have that structure. It has A, B, C, D, E, F, all the way to Z. Z is the end. How do you get there? Can you just zip all the way to the end? No. You've got to go through everything to get to the end. It is that the pacing of the missions can either be very, very fast or very, very slow and tedious. And that irks me. Because the pacing of Metal Gear Solids 1, 2, and 3 very well paced out. You get that sense of urgency that builds throughout the game, crescendoing into the final act. This has it as well, but it builds up a little bit, then crescendos into the end of Act 1, Act 2, building up to the big crescendo at the end. 5 definitely doesn't have that because it doesn't build the tension up. Ocelot's just there having fun.
Bang!
Whilst having an open world game for Metal Gear, it should not have been. Ironically, I don't think it should really have been an open world. But that's what they wanted. Because.
But why?
Kojima was burnt the fuck out on Metal Gear by that point. There's not a lot to do in that open world that justifies it, other than, say, the second map. There's only one area I generally go to on that second map, on occasion. Often enough, and that's the airport. And that's just for resources. Beyond that is base building. Mother Base is empty. It's devoid of anything. there's nothing to do on Mother Base other than what, couple side ops and that has side quest. I do like the idea of an open world, as long as there's stuff to do in the open world. If there's nothing to do, then what's the point of it? Bombs away indeed. Hi, Nessa.
Let them have it. We don't need it anymore.
So, what's wrong with this corpse? Both are a bit medium rare. I just like the Mark II just coming basically out of the flames, as if coming out of nowhere. Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing Shadow Moses tomorrow. I'm probably going to be going over the 2-hour mark again, because Shadow Moses is so big. There's so much to do.
You and me, we were great partners.
No. Great friends.
Meryl!
And he's still wearing the mask, he's waterboarding himself.
Meryl!
Meryl, don't give up on me. Meryl, don't go. Meryl. 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 It's not. I mean.
Okay.
Thank you.
That.
Okay, Meryl? Hey, if it's all right, call me Johnny.
You and the beasts are no different. Scorched shadows born to the world. When a beast steps into the light, unless the light is put out, the shadow cannot be erased. So long as there is light, there is shadow.
Hey Nessa, do you want to see a comic I got?
To return everything to normal, the light must be extinguished. And when that happens, you will be too.
Okay, so that's half the Patriots dead. Ironically, I'm not wrong with this.
Like I said, we pride ourselves on service. Come on, let's take this guy to his friends.
Total play time 8 hours, 20 minutes, and 40 seconds. Continues 9. Alert face. Oh my god. Not special item not used. What is the special item? Oh. Yeah, no, I don't got that. Oh, that's a super yoke now.
We'll launch a stealth nuclear warhead at JD.
I thought you couldn't control the nuke with GW.
We can't. We've taken over their guns and heavy weapons, but the WMDs are still under JD's control. That's where Rex comes in. I know where to find nukes they don't control. Vamp, how long until Rex is ready?
All that's left is the final check. We've identified JD's location through GW, an abandoned 20th century satellite orbit, disguised as debris.
A clever place to hide.
Satellite orbit.
With a stealth nuke, there's no need to worry about the Patriots intercepting it. By the time they realize what's happening, it'll all be over.
Once JD, the core AI is destroyed, GW's priority will rise to 1, and all the systems under JD's control will then be ours to command. Now go, prepare our haven.
Yes, boss. What the devil is this?
Nothing.
The video feed from the Mark II cuts off here.
Haven. Yeah. Drebin was saying something about that.
In the beginning, the Patriot system was controlled by 4 AIs, with JD at the top. One of those AIs was GW. The Patriots thought it had been destroyed, but Liquid was able to use it as cover to slip inside the system.
I heard that name before.
GW was one of the Patriot Cell AIs. It was installed on Arsenal gear. Emma's worm should have put it permanently out of commission. But Liquid somehow recovered and repaired it. I'm guessing JD must be unable to recognize GW, even though it's inside the Patriot system. It's a blind spot. GW was written off as lost while it was still tied in. Using it let Liquid interfere with the AI from the inside. He made contact under the guise of Big Boss's genetic code. Even the AI threat detection system was fooled.
It actually does say PlayStation 3.
Even on the network.
It all makes sense now. That's why they made Arsenal go berserk 5 years ago. GW was on board.
Where is this haven? Where is their base?
Don't worry. Mainly was using the position of the Mark II's last transmission to predict the course of Liquid's ship. It's only a matter of time before we find him.
But that's not all Liquid said.
Rex. You mean Shadow Moses? It's Campbell.
The U.S. military systems are all in Liquid's hands now. The regional systems have all been shut down. Guns are falling silent across the Earth.
There you go.
It's the first total ceasefire
OG
in human
PS3
history.
indeed.
How's the White House responding? The public.
The president has yet to make an official announcement. But the media is starting to pick up on it.
The information's gonna be controlled anyway.
Not this time. The war economy is ground to a complete halt. It's tough to play down a crisis of these proportions. War economy-related stocks are already going into a free fall.
They must be shitting themselves at the White House right about now.
Probably.
In any case, America had better sleep soundly while she still can. Liquid's
Snake's only got a little crispy.
Is about to begin. The first thing he'll do is try to destroy the system the Patriots built to control the U.S.
He's already taken the system.
No. Supreme authority still resides with JD, which the Patriots still command. Which is why Liquid plans to launch a nuclear strike on JD in its orbit.
But Liquid only controls SOP, and SOP only controls guns and small firearms. Unless he gains supreme authority, Liquid can't use America's nukes and ballistic missiles. So how's he gonna launch this strike?
Good question. The U.S. converted its nuclear arsenal to reliable replacement warheads 2 years ago.
RRWs.
Yes. The core of the RRWs is now completely ID controlled by the SOP system. You'd need supreme authority from JD itself to control them, and they can be shut down remotely in case of an emergency.
All the old nukes were pulled out of service when they deployed the replacements.
If Liquid can't use the nukes, then what's his plan?
That's it. He's going to use Rex.
Oh no.
What?
Rex was scrapped before the Sons of the Patriot system was implemented.
Of course. The railgun.
Indeed. Rex's railgun can launch a stealth nuclear warhead into space unconstrained by the system. In short, it's the only device they have that is able to launch a nuke. Liquid's going to use it to kill JD and deliver the coup de grace to the Patriots' reign.
Campbell, where's Rex now?
I think you know. A long-forgotten base in U.S. territory outside the Patriots' control. The place where Liquid made his debut, his monument, off the Alaskan coast in the Fox Archipelago.
Shadow Moses Island.
If Liquid destroys
So guess where we're heading tomorrow?
and GW assumes total control over the system, he'll have the world at his fingertips. And no one will be able to stop him. Not even the Patriots. You are the only ones who can save us now. Snake, I'm counting on you. Defeat Liquid and put an end to his insurrection.
Enough is enough, Snake. You can't take any more of this.
I'm not dead yet.
That's not what I mean. You can't beat Liquid. He's got the Patriots' own control system on his side. Not only are weapons useless, but the U.S. military is in shambles.
Can you just
And
imagine
even if
how
it
much
weren't,
money Drebin
Liquid's
would
got
make
enough men and machines to match it.
selling stock to the U.S. Army for naked guns?
Things can't get any worse. Face it, Snake. We've lost.
Otacon.
We never stood a chance.
Think of all the Drebin.
It's not about winning or losing. No. We started this. And it's our duty to finish it. Sonny.
No! Jack can't go. He's not ready yet. He needs to rest.
Let me go, Sonny.
No. Your dialysis isn't done yet.
Snake. He's not ready yet.
Snake. I'll be fine. From now on, I'm living my life by my own will.
Raiden.
I won't live a proxy life. A slave to someone else's will.
I'm a shadow. One that no light will shine on. As long as you follow me, you'll never see the day.
You and I are both just pawns in this proxy war. But once this is over, we will.
Is this the last time we see the inside of the Nomad?
Raiden.
I'll release you. It's the only way I'll ever be free.
Raiden. 5 years ago. That's not what I meant.
I've got nothing to lose.
Don't be an idiot. You know you've got someone to protect.
It was never going to work out for me. It even rained the day I was born.
You've got it all wrong. You were the lightning in that rain. You can still shine through the darkness.
The lightning.
Raiden. Look at me. Do you see this? have no future. In a few months, I'm going to be a weapon of mass destruction. You have a family.
I have no family.
So do you want to know about Ryan's nice shiny robot body?
I have always been alone. Always. Don't leave me here. Alone.
While he was trying to free Sonny from the Patriots, where the Patriots were holding her, they captured him. Literally took his head from his upper jaw up, off the rest of his body, and put it in that. So he is literally just a brain. The top of his head is quite literally all that's left of him. That and his brain stem.
Dr. Emmerich?
Mei Ling.
I got the results back. It's official. He's on Shadow Moses Island. We lost Metal Gear Mark II's signal along the way, but the ship was headed in the direction of Shadow Moses. This is a picture of the island taken by a civilian imagery satellite. The sea line is rising due to global warming. Have you heard that the entire Fox archipelago is about to slip into the ocean? The surrounding islands have already been evacuated.
Liquid's arrival there can only mean one thing.
He is going to use Rex.
That's how it looks from here. All the Metal Gears after Rex were embedded with system IDs.
Then what about Rex? What did Washington do with it?
The nuclear disposal facility on Shadow Moses hasn't been touched since the incident.
That was 9 years ago.
The president of Armstech and the DARPA chief were killed, and the Secretary of Defense was arrested. By the time the Shadow Moses incident was over, there wasn't a single person left there who knew what took place. It was as if nothing had ever happened. The data was either falsified or erased, so no traces would be left behind. We were exiled to desk jobs for the same reason. Rex and the nukes should still be where they were 9 years ago. Untouched.
A forsaken island. A haven.
Well, I'd say it's more like a forgotten island. And it's sinking too.
I thought I'd never go back.
It'll take me a while to get there, but I'll be backing you up from aboard the Missouri. She's the only ship in the fleet still able to move, since it was decommissioned before the system was put in place. And Hawaii's not that far away.
No, it's only several hundred miles.
You're not wearing your glasses anymore.
Oh, yeah. I switched to contacts.
We rendezvous at Shadow Moses. He who submits to heaven shall live. He who defies heaven shall perish.
I have to atone for my past, too. Rex is a beast, born from my research. Let's go. Shadow Moses awaits.
And that is gonna be for tomorrow. So, thank you all for watching. I've been Bankai. You guys have been absolutely awesome for staying and watching this mostly cutscene stream. Believe me when I say the next one, the end one is going to be just as cutscene heavy. This'll be a good place to end. Take care, folks. Have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one, folks.